Here is a Sunkos electric far infrared heater. The system itself is pretty unique and modern looking. Super thin, very lightweight. It's got this nice like leather handle with the company name right on the top. This is like a mesh that you can just push on, and again, it's not burning me to touch it. I mean, it's hot. I wouldn't go over here and rest on it, but it's not like something's blowing out on you. And the back is just a mesh. I mean, you don't mount this on the wall, but it's not even really hot to touch. So you could have it really close to things like I have it here in the living room, and it's right against, the shade that's down. It's not even hot at all behind here. And it has little feet that you put on. They come in the box. It takes 1 second to put these on, each one. That's how it sits up, just plugs into the wall, standard outlet, and you're ready to go. I'm pretty pumped to get this heater working and up and running because it's truly a unique and really innovative heating system that's using far infrared heating technology to heat up the room and really provide a nice like comfort and warmth setting. It's unique in the sense that it doesn't use any type of fan or a radiator, some type of like oil to heat or anything like that. It basically takes 3 seconds to get to the specified temperature that you set. And really, because it's far infrared heat, it's directly heating the objects rather than heating the air right around them like a traditional space heater would work by a heating element and then a fan against that, or even home heating systems and such are usually using coils of some type to blow a fan against that, where this doesn't do that. So it's really a great choice for getting rooms of size heated up quickly and efficiently. And you do really feel the warmth within seconds of it coming on, which is just great when you're, chilled a little bit. I think there's a ton of applications for something like this. I mean, basically anywhere where you would want a traditional space heater, this fulfills the job and more. I mean, I could just imagine on a cold day, if I'm on the couch or just getting up in the middle of the night to maybe use the bathroom, and it's like that cold air and that cold floor and such. This thing, you could pop it on and basically have instant heat, so you don't have to wait for something to warm up and get things going. It's really like best way to describe it, it's like a sun-like heating. It's doing this because, again, the far infrared heating is penetrating your body basically. It gets deep in your body and it gives you that like soothing and relaxing warmth without drying your skin out and having like the air be real dry from something like blowing hot air around, which is really always uncomfortable after a while. So it's a great choice for people like myself who have sensitive skin and allergies or like respiratory problems. You definitely don't want something drying out the air, and this is a great substitute for that, as is, again, there's just no really like moving parts on this thing at all. It's not sucking in air, it's not blowing air out, it's not heating up like, again, oil or water or something like that to try to get heat that way. Like many things these days, this system also comes compatible with Alexa, which means that you can use voice commands to control the heating system, like turning it on and off, adjusting the temperature, switching through the modes. There's also another app that you can download. It's on Google Play and the Apple App Store as well, the Smart Life app. And that's like an app that is basically like you can control a bunch of things in your home, and you add this by Bluetooth, and then you hook it up to your Wi-Fi, and it's in the network of various other things that you might have. So you can also control it that way. And that's a really great feature, because something like this, if you don't have to walk over to it and push anything or even use the remote, you can just verbally say, hey Alexa, turn on the heater or set the temperature to 75, and having it just respond to your command just makes things, much more pleasant and really easier to use. And when talking about, the safety of this, it's always a concern, right? Like space heaters going on fire, causing fires, burning someone, falling over, or getting too close, or burning the wall or rug or whatever. That's another just huge benefit of this system, is that the front net that you see and the back cloth, they're made of this special fiber that's used in aviation. And it's a durable fiber, but it's also flame retardant. So if the system, one, it doesn't get hot, like you can go up, basically like touch those things. But two, if it has a built-in sensor that prevents it from overheating, and it also has a tip over switch that automatically turns the system off if it's knocked over. So if I walk over to it and I just lean this forward, you can hear that beep, it just turned off. So it knows, if you have a pet or kid running around, little kid or anything that could knock into it, it'll just turn off. And then you can just turn it back on. There is an included remote that just takes a little like watch size battery. I think it's a 2025, something like that. But the remote has everything you need to work this as well. You have your, obviously, power switch on and off. You have a timer. You have mode, heat settings up and down. And then you have the sleep and night mode right here, which it turns off the light. And you have child lock right here, so you can lock it when you set it in. And you have to basically hold this down to unlock it. And of course, there's the app as well. Getting into some of the mode settings. Right now we're on level 3. It's basically using the 1500 watts, but you can bring it down to level 2. And then there's a level 1. Here we are at the temperature. So we can go into that mode and bring it up. Let's say we want to get it nice and hot in here. You can keep going. This is the timer mode. So you can set the time. I'm gonna, I want it to go for however long you want. Then it can automatically turn off. Mentioned before in the video to turn the light completely off. You can hold that down so you're not having any bright lights anywhere, but you still kind of get like a little bit of a dark screen on the side there. And you can keep it dark and still use the functions without it having so bright. I do like all the graphics. They're funny, little smile faces and welcomes and buys, things like that, which is cool. Then when you turn it off, I think at the end of the day, if you're someone that's looking for something that's going to be more efficient, comfortable, like a healthy way to heat their home, or maybe just to like the office, and have something that's safe and just easy to use, this is probably a really good system you should look at. The Sunkos, again, electric far infrared heating, because it truly is like having like a mini sun that you can just turn on and off without worrying about, you know, all the other hazards and things that come along with some of those other space heaters and such. Thanks for watching and good luck.